Welcome to another episode of the Musical Chairs Massachusetts with your host, Chris, and my co host, Nikki Cross. Say hi,
Hey
Nikki.
guys.
Hello. And so thank you for joining us. We have a great show for you guys today, like, really great show. You can almost say terrific show. No, but we had so many firsts in this episode.
Sorry.
No, this is good. This is gold. This is gold. You can okay. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Just stay with us, and I promise you'll have some laughs. But I also wanted to also in our intro here, kind of dive into what had us to start this show. So we have this nice local scene that we've touched touch on some of our previous episodes, and we talk about that here too. Open mics. There's a lot of open mics. Terrific number of musicians that are just super talented, and I wanted to do this show to kind of put a spotlight on these wonderful folks. And so it's cool to be in this spot to give our musicians like an online venue, and give you guys a kind of a more behind the scenes, intimate view, or I guess you could call it a view. I don't know.
If you're viewing on
If
YouTube.
you're viewing, if you're using your eyes, look into these musicians, like, and their lives, because sometimes it's hard to remember, like, oh yeah, these are people too, like, you kind of star-studded. So, but yeah. So this is just, I mean, plus we're not getting paid for this. I mean, the amount of not money we're making right now is just
The memories.
it's the memories. It's the memories that we're making, and that's worth more than every Benjamin Franklin. Although, if you want to give us some Benjamin Franklins, that'd be great. Nikki, what's your take on the this experience so far?
It's been a blast. I feel like every single time we record, it is just so unique and different, and we just something new always comes up to laugh about, or some just the seriousness or the tone, just because everyone is so unique, It almost reminds me of that show Pawn Stars. Like, you never know what's going to walk through that door.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So this has been so much fun. And you'll feel the dynamic every episode of just, it has its own character to it each time.
And I'm glad you mentioned that too, because that's the thing that we've both gotten to experience is, the music might be the same or similar, and then it's not. Sometimes it's very different. But the people, the musicians, are always a different personality, different experience, different vibe, but it's always fun. I mean, it's definitely always fun. But it's really cool, and that's what I like about the whole music experience is the diversity in personalities. And we have plenty of more. We have plenty of more lined up. We have some terrific women that are going to come in here. Just some, talented women. We have some bands, some duos, and you guys have already watched our first episode, which had the big random, like, talk about a band. So we've, have had a lot of really cool musicians so far, and we have a lot more. So I hope you guys, make sure you hit the subscribe, like and follow us, and
Tell a friend.
Share to a friend. Sharing is caring. And thank you guys. Thank you for just making this show a hit. We really appreciate you guys watching. And I know our musicians too also really appreciate you watching. So thank you guys. But let's dive into this one.
This was a fun one.
This was a fun one, and so I will have I demand it. No, Nikki, why don't you go ahead and introduce our next guest?
For our next guest, he started playing guitar and writing songs at the age of 14, released an EP in 2009, and went on hiatus from 2011 to 2023. He picked it back up and wrote his first song in 14 years this year. He hosts open mic every other Thursday at Cafe on the Common in Barrie, Mass. You can catch him playing sound bites and other open mics in the area whenever he can. Dave plans on writing more songs and preparing to play all original sets in the near future. Welcome to our studio, Dave Yules.
Woo! Thank you for.
That's enough.
Thank you for having me.
There you go.
It's great to be here in the dungeon.
Dun, 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 dun.
Lisa, give us some milk and food.
Best I can give you is a glass of Guinness.
Quiet, child, and play us your music.
Okay, if you say so. I mean, it's one of those things. Like, when somebody talks to you in a certain way, like sometimes you're like, I don't know. I guess I kind of like that.
Well,
like
it's. I think they call those things fetishes, but yeah.
What is a fetish?
It's something that you like.
It's the little plant things behind you.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it.
Got it.
Yeah.
I missed that.
Tickle, tickle.
Tickle, tickle.
I missed that.
And for a first, guys, just to let you know, we got some Guinness in here. So let's all do a round of drinking because it's fun. Oh, let's not hit the microphone.
Sorry.
It's not thirsty.
It's fine. I just everybody else's ears are gonna explode.
I just wanted to cheers y'all.
Just cheers. Cheers. Ding. Ding. Fries are done. So, yeah. So, again, guys, thank you. This is another episode of our show where we bring in our musicians. And again, we have great and one and only Dave Yules. You know what I forgot? I forgot questions. Nikki, well, why don't you ask the first question?
Wait, you're not prepared for this?
I swear to God.
I drove all the way here from Barrie.
Yeah, it's the Guinness. It's the Guinness' fault. It's absolutely the Guinness. Hold on.
It's like amateur hour over here. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh man, I wish I could have just pointed the camera. Is he skating away?
Just skating away. Exit stage left. Here you go. Wait. Put it on. Put it on mine. There we go.
Gotcha.
Ow. Okay.
Do you have liability insurance?
I don't have liability insurance. Okay.
What about mayhem?
Mayhem. All right, Nikki. So why don't you start with the questions while I
Sure.
get situated?
Sure, I can do that.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Just
good thing we
give me
can
some.
cut
Give me
this.
some soft ones.
Warm
Soft
kitty,
softball
soft
questions. Is that what they
kitty.
call them? Hardball, softball.
I swear to God, we're not drunk.
I just
Soft kitty, warm kitty.
Yeah. Yes. Give me some kitty vibe. Just give me kitty vibe.
Meow.
Get out of my brain, Nikki.
All right. What are some of your biggest musical influences?
Let's see. I mean, I think growing up, what my parents listened to. So, it's funny. One of the first albums that I listened to religiously was "Houses of the Holy," Led Zeppelin.
Oh.
And it's hilarious because I was such a naive little 11 or 12-year-old or something, and I was listening to that, and I pictured back alleyways where people were getting stabbed, and it was this really scary kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Because I guess that's what I was told. I don't know, but the music and the recording.
Oh yeah.
I still listen to it to this day, and to me, it's one of the best recorded albums I've ever heard. Something about the room that they were in, or something about it. But yeah.
Yeah, I absolutely love Led Zeppelin. That was one of my first. Well, that was my second cassette. That was my second cassette in my Casio Walkman.
Mm-hmm.
Plug.
Casio sponsor us.
Yes, please.
30 years ago.
You're right.
Better late than never.
I mean, you're still out there. You're making pianos.
Chris plays piano.
Yeah, I do.
Nice.
So hey, I could use a new piano.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I've seen it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
real. I've
Oh,
seen it.
thank you. Yeah. I bought it off a kid who I traded some gum for a keyboard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's just. Do you have insurance for that too?
No insurance for anything. There's like if Nikki sneezes, it's gonna like cost me like $40,000.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Yep. So don't
But,
sneeze, okay?
But we were able to find a trombone player, so that's
Oh, nice.
yeah. Yeah. So right. Yeah.
So-
No. Led Zeppelin. Yeah. Let's bring it back. Yeah.
But there are others as
There are
well.
others, yeah.
You know, like I mean, obviously the Beatles. I don't know if you heard of them.
That's like a crowd favorite. I think everyone has said the
I know,
Beatles.
seriously.
Yeah, I'm
I
pretty
think
sure every human has heard the Beatles. Well, no, that's not true. But
Yeah.
close to it.
No,
Right.
pretty much every human that we had for a guest has said the Beatles
Do
have
you have
been
non-human guests?
That's another show.
define human.
Well, exactly.
Thank
But,
you,
I mean,
leader.
You know, in my
I'm a potato.
in my like early 20s, and I want to be a rock star. Damien Rice, Ray LaMontagne, you know, like that whole folk side of things. That was really a big inspiration for me. And you know, they're sad songs, and I like sad songs because I'm sad.
Yeah. I mean, we are all sad. And anybody that says differently, they're lying.
You know, I get, you know, nobody wants to be around like Eeyore all the time, right?
All right.
You know, but you know, Eeyore, you know, he, you know, I think his emotions are valid.
I suppose. That's good times. Yeah, no, definitely. Let's see. Now that I have the questions in front of me,
Yeah.
let's
I could answer more to that question, but let's keep this thing going.
keep it rolling, because we all know that driving under the influence is the best way to drive. Don't no. Whoa, wait a minute. No, kids. Say no to drinking. Drinking is not good.
Driving under the influence
Well,
of Jesus.
Yeah. At that point, you just let him take the wheel, and then you're fine. Like he knows what he's doing.
Just to be clear, I'm Jewish, but you know, it's,
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
But you know,
Hey.
it's a joke.
Fine. Yeah, of course.
It's a joke.
We can joke. I mean, we all have senses of humor, especially the spiritual ones.
Wait, what was that for?
That was Jesus.
Yeah.
So, all right. So we already know. Okay, we already know the answer to that question. 'Cause you
Yep,
already-
check.
Check.
Done.
Yeah.
You should have another chicken tender just to, you know.
Oh
for,
my God! Don't get me
I'll
distracted.
throw it at you like you threw the Reese's at me earlier.
Just
That
open your
was
mouth
fun.
and let her
That
throw it
was
in
fun.
there.
That was fun.
You know?
I like throwing things at people. You know what? We'll get into this one. Guilty pleasure song and why?
Oh,
Yeah. What's your guilty pleasure
guilty
song?
pleasure songs. Well, I mean, I think maybe not a singular song, but you know, definitely like.
Never gonna give you up.
She always says that.
Is that yours? That's yours. That's your guilty pleasure song.
What's mine?
Oh man, I mean, okay, I'm confused now. What is a guilty pleasure song? Like it's a
Like
song
it could be
that-
like one of the most corny like songs. Like I don't know, the Safety Dance. It could be like everyone thinks this is like the most corniest song ever, but like I freaking love it, and I have so much fun playing it.
Yeah,
So mine is Aqua Barbie Girl.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
I'm a Barbie girl.
Well,
in a Barbie world.
yeah. I mean, when I was in high school, we learned Genie in a Bottle. We used to play that out.
Oh yeah, okay.
You know,
Yeah.
but that's kind of what I think of is like to me, guilty pleasure is you know cheesy pop songs that I'm not. I you know, as a musician, I probably like shouldn't like them. You know,
Yeah,
because
right,
they're
right.
Nailed it.
yeah, you know, they're not like life changing. They're not gonna like really move you. But like it's a quick high, right?
Yeah.
It's just, you know.
Some songs that you should just be like, bye 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 bye.
Sometimes it's for the pure nostalgia factor.
Big
and,
time.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah, it's true. Yep.
Yeah, I get that.
Or just this is catchy and I like it and it makes me happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. You know what else makes me happy?
Is this a segue into the next question or?
Guinness.
Oh, the plug.
No,
It's the plug.
No, actually, I
It's
was.
the
No, I was going to segue. The other thing is that makes me happy. Also, Guinness.
Nikki.
Is your music,
Dave.
I
Oh.
love your music,
Oh,
my
thank
friend.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And let's.
Are you just saying that, or do you?
No, I really mean that.
Oh, okay.
Seriously.
Okay, cool.
Like I don't know if people you don't get to see the behind the scenes yet. Maybe sometime. But we did a sound check, and I already and plus I've seen Dave out there performing the circuit, so I already know the quality. But
Thank you.
And
Yeah.
we booked you sober.
And we.
Yeah, that's right. Well, and how many people have you booked not sober?
That's a good question.
Like 5?
No, we haven't booked 5 people yet. We're getting there. Actually, no, Dave's number 6.
That's why I said that's
Yeah,
5.
Dave's number 6. Yeah. So yeah, no, let's go
Thank
ahead. And let's give the audience what they want because they pay our bills. I mean, not yet, but hopefully
But they
sometime,
will.
someday. Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and give us a song?
All right.
Dave.
Yeah, thank you.
Dave.
So if we're, so that other song that I played, will that be part of this, or is that just like for the live and it's going to be
That's
gone to
just
the
for the
ether?
live. Folks, we do lives. So yeah, no, pretend that this is,
Brand new.
Follow us on Facebook and you can check it out.
yeah, this is like life. It finds a way.
So should I do that one again just because it's the beginning,
Let's-
or should I move to
yeah.
the second one in the timeline?
No, let's
start from the
Let's
beginning.
start from the beginning.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because it'll be good because the guitar was like ever so slightly out of tune for that last one.
Right. I didn't notice.
So, all right, and then I literally hadn't played that in a decade, so I was trying to remember it as we went. But all right. The neighborhood's paid, and it's getting late. Let's go for a ride. Who knows what we'll find? Maybe a girl or 2 or 3. They'll know just what it is we need. I'll ask for a kiss right on my cheek. You'll never know what that means to me. We'll never be that lucky. We'll never be that lucky. So we'll just go to sleep. We'll just go home to sleep, to sleep. And wait. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
That's
thank you.
incredible. See, folks, I wasn't lying. We gotta get ourselves a treat for this one. Yeah. No, that's great.
Yeah, everybody give yourself a little treat for that one.
Yeah, treat.
You know?
Treat all around. We're not gonna remember this episode.
It's so funny playing that again because I'm like, oh, wow. I do remember now when the neighborhood got paved.
Oh yeah.
The song's called The Neighborhood's Paved.
Can
Yeah.
you give us a little like backstory about that song?
One of my best friends at the time, we were, we played a lot of music together. We, hung out every weekend. And he had this, like, I don't know, maybe like a 92 Chrysler LeBaron, right? And we would just cruise around. And I lived in a neighborhood that was on a Friday night pretty empty.
Okay.
But so we were just two lonely guys looking for love. Is that a thing, right? Isn't that like something about looking? Never mind.
I mean, for me, it's still a thing.
Yeah. But yeah, and then the neighborhood was getting paved, and it all came together all at once. It's chaos, just like woven into singularity.
It's wow. Wow.
Well, that's pretty deep.
That's deep. That is deep.
Oh man.
Yeah. No. That's
That made sense, right?
Yeah,
Did
it
it? Didn't
did.
that make
It
sense?
really
It's
did.
like that's
Yeah.
actually that you helped me understand like what it is for me to write a song.
That's because this episode is a therapeutic episode.
Yes.
Where we dive deep into the psyche of our musicians.
Yeah.
Or at least the bottom of our glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it helps that we're drunk.
This is what it's like to hang out with me, by the way. Just so we're clear.
yeah. No, I love this. This is great. This is awesome.
Yeah.
In all seriousness, though, I mean that's the cool part about music is that it tells a story. You can share a certain chunk of your life through the song.
Yeah.
And just kind of put it out there.
And playing it brings back those memories and brings back the details of those memories that are important.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow. Oh, I just did it again. Wow. So that's the thing. If people haven't noticed, is that I do a really good impression of Owen Wilson going, wow. Which also kind of transitions to like Stacy's mom there. Wow, I love a hot dog. I don't know where.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Well,
I like it, yeah.
I can do a couple of impressions. Not that this is about me, but
Come on, it's always about you.
yeah.
Let's be real.
It really is.
I mean, it's your name on the studio.
I know. But
I'm drinking beer that should be a local brewery beer out of a glass with your name on it.
yeah.
Well, here's one even better. His name's on his glass twice.
twice. So it's there, and then wait, no, I think that it's
It's on the other one.
It's on the other one.
Is this so that not I don't want to joke about dementia because it's really a painful and really terrible thing, but
Yeah.
is this so that you can remember your name as time goes on? Because
It
that way
is.
you'll just be like, Chris, who's this Chris guy?
I don't even know where I am right now, which could possibly be because of the Guinness. No, I'm very humble. I kind of like to not really put myself out there.
Just on your shirt, in your hat,
just
in
on
your
my
cup,
shirt, hat,
in your wall.
And I'm pretty sure there's a cape
There's a yes.
over there. I mean,
Yes.
that
There
says
is
a
a
lot
cape.
about somebody.
Yeah,
a
that's-
lot of great things, I think.
I'm to myself. I'm my own superhero.
You know what? You're a superhero to all of us.
Oh, thank you.
know?
Well, the.
There goes my hero.
Oh, I love David Grohl. Okay, so
You heard it here first. Nikki sang on the podcast.
yes.
Yes, thank you. Just needed to give you a little beer and
Let's just clarify though: the true heroes are the musicians out there performing the music.
The real ones.
Yes, the real ones. Thank you, Nikki. That was so aggressive.
I am not.
But the real heroes, yes, because
of the podcast.
of the podcast are the music. They're the ones that make our lives just a little bit better, add some joy.
But that's the beautiful thing is that it's it's a symbiotic. It's a two-way street. Like I do it for therapy.
Yeah.
Right. So and then if there's positive feedback at the end, then it's like it's icing on the cake.
Right. I mean,
know?
I listen to music to get the house chores done. Otherwise,
Yeah.
house chores would be miserable
Yeah.
without music.
No, I just don't do them.
Yeah, well,
I'm kidding. No, I do. I do my
He's
best.
been wearing the same shirt for 4 years.
Yeah.
I music is, and that's what I love about it is that, there's certain things that people do well that doesn't necessarily hit all our lives. Like there's artists like painters out there and you might see some of their paintings, and maybe you're into art, maybe you're not. And then there's other things like athletes, maybe the really terrific basketball players, the football players. I won't mention names. Tom Brady. But not everybody's yeah, but not everybody's a sports fan. But when it comes to music, everyone's a music fan. You know, I don't.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, even people who say that they can't play music or anything do still appreciate music.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know?
It's cool.
And I love how people lately it seems like a couple of people that I've talked to are like, hey, like I used to play guitar or something, or like I'm just learning guitar now, or like I think as you're saying about like how you're starting to like take that step into that uncomfortable place
Yes.
of like writing something and perform, doing that whole thing. And I think it's important that everybody knows that it's never too late to start.
Not at all.
It is absolutely not ever too late.
You know, and that's a part of the reason why we do this show too, is just to show the younger generation, because even the older generation, there's a lot of people out there that are just fantastic, terrific, but because they're so intimidated, they're so worried about
Yeah.
if people are gonna like them, they don't put themselves out there, they don't put their music out there.
Or like their cousin or somebody said to them one time, like, you suck at singing. And then they like don't sing for their entire life.
Right.
Like that,
I mean, can you imagine a world without Justin Bieber if he never went on YouTube?
Yes. But,
I mean,
but
me too. But I just saying.
no, I really, actually, I really, I like him a lot.
Yeah.
There's a couple of songs.
You got to
that,
respect like the multi-instrument
No,
talents and everything that
he's-
goes with it.
He is fantastic. That he is a guilty pleasure. He is absolutely a guilty pleasure of mine.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I mean,
You got to
but-
respect it.
But
Yeah.
you do actually have you do have to respect it because again you have these musicians that are not every musician signed to a record label right off the bat. Like a lot of them are just doing what you're doing, what other musicians are doing, or just going to these fun events and just open mics and performing and you never know who's listening.
Yeah, that's right.
It could be Santa Claus.
Or the CIA.
Or the CIA.
I think it'd be the FBI actually. But
FBI, America's greatest hero. But yeah, so it's really cool to have you guys come in here and just show the world that you too can make music. It's inspirational.
and if we can do it, anybody can do it.
Seriously, like especially me. I'm like, But yeah, no, but yeah, absolutely.
So what's the segue here?
So, do you have any advice that you would give an aspiring musician just starting out?
Ooh, that's a good segue.
Oh, that's excellent. I mean, I think that for me, I picked up the guitar a couple of times and put it back down, between like maybe like 12 and 14. And I think for me, it's you have to persevere. It is painful to play guitar, for example.
Oh, yeah.
And you have to build up the calluses for it, and it never stops being painful, no matter how much you play. But I'm pretty. Somebody I think said once that passion is doing something even though it hurts.
Right. Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
I'm pretty sure that was like my Catholic school, something from there. But no, I mean, it was just for me. Like I picked it up, I put it down, I picked it up, I put it down, and then I downloaded or I copied or printed the tab for Lenny Kravitz's "Fly Away,"
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
and that was the first song that I was actually ever able to play on the guitar.
Wow.
And then once I was like, "Wow, I can do this," and then that was it.
Yeah.
So I think sticking with it was a big one for me, just to follow through.
Nice. Yeah, I it's that whole journey just of what inspires you, what gets you into it.
I mean,
Yeah.
my parents both are musicians. So,
Oh, nice.
So that was, I had a little bit of privilege there.
Yeah, yeah. What kind of music were they playing back?
I mean, my dad tried to be a rock star, or maybe I don't know, maybe kind of was a rock star.
Wow.
And my mom was in the band as well. And yeah, so I mean, there was always instruments in the house. It was always great to you seeing your dad play it's always
Aw,
amazing.
yeah.
Always.
Wow. See, that's cool. I mean, my dad thought he could play and sing, but it just. I love you, Dad.
But he had heart.
He had heart. He had intentions.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's awesome. I love how ingrained the music has been in your life.
And the icing on the, that's my podcast thing is icing. That's icing on the cake. I don't know.
I love the
Foam on the beer.
I heard cake. What?
Yeah. But no, I actually, have been able to play cover band gigs with my dad.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wouldn't trade that for anything.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what's great about just music in general is how it can bring people together, and especially at bars. Although I'm pretty sure alcohol has a little bit of a hand in that, but no, music, man. It's for me too. It's like I'm an actual artist, I guess.
Of course.
But to me, music doesn't seem any different than painting a picture. Like it's just another form of art,
At the end of the day, it's something you're proud of.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. The song that I wrote this year. Admittedly, I was very high when I wrote it,
No.
right?
Yeah.
And I'm writing it, and I'm like, putting the chords together, and like, getting the riff, and then I that high brain was just like, wow, this is like telling a story, like in and of itself, like,
Ooh.
and I'll, when I play it, we'll walk through that.
Well, do you want to?
No, I'll play right now. Why
Yeah,
not?
yeah.
We're gonna jump ahead of the timeline a little bit, but
All right.
Yeah.
actually all the way.
We're gonna segue into the segue.
Start at the start, and next is the end.
This is like the multiverse where timelines are just scattered.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay. No, that's not it. That's not it.
Oh no.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
I like
So-
that.
I know. I was like in dreamland. I was like, ooh.
So you're like, things are like going okay, right? Like, and then like maybe something doesn't really go the way you want it to go potentially, and then maybe something else doesn't go the way you really want it to go. But you get yourself back on the horse, right?
Right. Absolutely.
And you take the next step towards something better, but then that kind of doesn't end up the way you want it to, and you're just like, what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna circle back to the beginning. This is sort of like the awkward transition, but then you land back in the beginning,
I like
so
it.
all right.
Journey.
Yeah, right? Okay. Keep your chin up. Oh, wait, I need the capo for this. We're just rolling, right?
We're just rolling. It's okay. There's no rules. There's no rules in podcasts. We can do whatever we want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We are gods.
Yes. Yes, we are. Lightning bolt.
Keep your chin up. That's the way that I must. I'm
Yeah.
just getting it right.
Yeah.
Just getting it right because it's
This
lower.
is the new one.
Keep your chin up. That's yeah. Keep your chin up. That's the way that I must be. 'Cause when I don't, these thoughts come home and stay, and they drive me crazy. Truly batty, I just might play guitar. I've been through this before too many times. So why can't I? My memories of victories should be at the top. My mind encompassing my mind. I can see it, the end, it's drawing near. Or is it the end, or a end? If I need to go lower, I will. It's a long way down. Still, keep your chin up. That's the way that I must be. 'Cause when I don't, these thoughts come home and stay, and they drive me crazy. Truly batty, I just might play guitar.
Woo!
Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
There's some truth there, man.
Right?
Like seriously,
Yeah.
like we have to keep our chin up.
Yeah.
Especially through the rough of it, and
Got to stay optimistic. You got to believe in the future.
yes,
Because when you lose that belief, man, it's the whole world comes crashing down.
right,
You know?
right, yeah.
So did I mention that I've been out of work for the past 6 months?
Have you?
That's the inspiration of that from that song is
okay.
just, you know, for some reason, you know, it's the first time in my entire career that I haven't found a job like in a month.
Yeah,
And there's plenty of, you know, factors that are outside of me that I can't control that have, you know,
Right,
led
right.
to that. And I did actually just find a job a couple of days ago. Thank you. But, you know, when you're in the midst of that,
Oh.
you know, it's easy to lose faith.
yeah. No, I've just actually recently came off of that experience. I left a job that I had been working in for 20 years to try something new.
Yep.
Things didn't work out.
Yep.
Life happened, and then I found myself without work, and it was scary because
Yeah.
like
Terrifying.
I had no fallback plan.
Yeah.
And you know, I ended up taking a temp job, which actually ended
Yep.
up working out really well.
Good.
And then I got my dream job,
Nice.
and then I also have the studio, which is
Amazing.
a second dream job.
Cheers to that.
Yes,
You know?
cheers.
That's something to celebrate.
Yeah, so I get it, you know, and you know, I feel like one of the things that helps us carry us through those tough times again is music.
Yeah. No, exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
yeah, it did for me too, and I, yeah. Oh wow, jeez.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So
Did I mention?
yeah.
So the joke about me at Cafe on the Common at the open mic there is
Yeah.
that I play all of the sad songs and that I only play sad songs.
Oh, I love it.
You know, and you know, it's funny. One of the guys there, his name's Scott Allen Savoy.
Oh yeah,
Love Scott.
we know Scott.
He's,
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He and I, you know, we haven't consummated our love, but it's there, he's like, yeah, dude, like, I think earlier on he was like, yeah, man, like play the songs, that you really feel or whatever else and stuff. And then I created a 3-hour set of like all the saddest songs that like I love. Yeah. And he was like, that's not what I meant by that.
Yeah.
Hey, at least you're staying true to you.
Meanwhile, the bar's like, keep playing. We've doubled our sales and drinks.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Geez. Yeah. And that's the thing. It's each song has an emotional heartstring really attached to it, and having people be able to relate to your lyrics, to your songs. Yeah.
And that's what's hard for me, I think, is because like those songs, have like provided me comfort in the most challenging times. So
Right.
like, why would I not want to play that for other people who may be able to get that same sort of help from it? But I guess the problem is that you have a bunch of other people that are like, life is good, everything's great, like I'm happy. And then you play that song and they're like, fuck, I didn't want to think about that, or like, I didn't want to bring about these emotions,
Yeah.
So
Don't bring me down.
know your
Don't
audience,
bring me down.
Yeah.
Dave. I can't roll the D there.
Roll the D.
No, I
Typically
sound like a cat.
Only roll J's, but
Or angles.
Ankles. Roll ankles.
yeah, right. Yeah,
Uh,
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
The ankle, the joint, or the...
All of it, all of it.
I get the joke now.
So I know you play sad songs,
Yeah.
but there had to have been something crazy that happened to you once at a gig.
Yep. No.
No?
Wait, finish.
No?
Finish here. No, that's it.
That was it?
Something crazy good.
Crazy good, or just something crazy, crazy?
Crazy.
Crazy. Geez.
Like, this is
well,
wild.
I'll start with the good.
All right.
The good. So we'll go from, the sad to like the joy, right?
Okay.
The joy of going to these open mics is, number one is just hearing everybody really, just sharing their craft and sharing their passion and their, sharing their heart that's in these songs with you, right? It brings me so much joy to like, because I get so much joy from it. So there's like a term for like experiencing joy from other people's joy. I can't remember what it is, but maybe it's like empathy or something.
Feeding
I
off
don't
of
know.
emotions.
Yeah, exactly. But
Empathy, though, that's one too.
yeah. But the best thing, and this is actually what happened, is really special this past week at the cafe open mic, where we know each other well enough, and we want to kind of play with each other, right, and jam, and so I was able to have Wally Hall, who is a amazing percussionist. He's it's funny, he used to teach at the Quabbin High School, and so people that are like our age, he was their teacher at some point. So it's just funny to see him interacting with the people who were students way back when.
Right.
And we're all adults now, So I had him.
Some of us.
Yeah. Well, technically I didn't say we act like adults.
No. Okay. Yes. We're all adults.
Because that's,
Children see us that way anyway.
yeah,
That's
it's
true.
acting like an adult. It's overrated. Being an adult's overrated.
It's nothing like the brochure.
Yeah. But then we had this guy Jerry Cortez, who's a new guy, but like extremely talented guitarist, and he had heard me play, and he wanted to come up and jam with me on there. And Sarah, who is the other host of the open mic, she and I have been doing this duet. I Remember Everything, right? I think that's the name of the song. And so the first song was the four of us doing that, so it was like an actual band kind of thing, which feels amazing, like to play with other musicians, especially talented ones,
Right.
And the second song we had there's like a couple of like high school kids that come to the open mic every now and then, and we did Riptide, Vance Joy,
Yes.
and she sang it, and we supported her on that. And to me, there's nothing more joyful than getting on stage with somebody you've never practiced with. They don't even know the song really, but they're so talented that it just works.
Mm-hmm.
it's unbelievably satisfying.
And that's the thing too, is like when you perform with other musicians out there, you guys kind of like feed off of each other.
Yeah.
Like it's like it's like you're saying, like you siphon their souls. Like a
I mean,
dementor.
it's more like a circle jerk.
Yeah.
kind of
Well,
thing.
yeah. I mean, there's a visual, but God, I get it.
Please forgive us, Jesus.
Yeah. No, it's a lot of sharing.
You said that I could say whatever I want, right?
Yeah. No, we're not. No.
Where's the bleep when we need it? You know.
Where is that mother? It's delayed. This is like a Japanese.
Yeah.
Anime. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, yeah.
Anyways.
There's a place that I used to go to called the Trestle, and on Sundays they would have like just a jam sesh. So you would have people showing up with guitars and like saxophones and
Yeah.
all these different instruments, and these people have never met each other ever in their lives. And the next thing you know, you have the most random instruments up on a stage from people that have never met before, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
It's like you almost get goosebumps from it.
Yes. Yeah. It's intangible, the joy, you know?
Yeah.
So as far as like something that's weird that's happened,
Or funny,
fun,
or I couldn't make this up if I tried.
I have a story like that, but it's not really related to music. But
have you ever had Teletubbies show up at your?
no,
Because that was a thing for somebody else.
no,
Just
that's fantastic. I mean, how much acid did they do?
right. It wasn't just like one Teletubby. It was like all four.
I think they made all the other people feel like they were on acid because they showed up, they did a dance, and then they just left.
And then they just left.
Like, was that a trip or
Gone
what?
with the
Nice.
wind.
Yeah, I mean, I one crazy thing that happened, but this is like before the gig. Is
Okay,
that
sure.
applicable?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That
So
counts.
my buddy and I were supposed to. The gig was in New York City.
Ooh.
Right. And,
that's cool.
In Alphabet City. Can't remember the name of the place. It was a long time ago. It's probably still there. But, so my buddy and I were going to go down together. And I like give him, I'm talking to him like Thursday before, like the day before. And he's like, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not sure if I'm like feeling this. And I'm like, let's play it by ear, whatever. And then I showed up to pick him up. And he was outside, but like he like had like a backpack, but like it didn't seem like there was anything in it. And then he was wearing like one sock and like one shoe. and I was just like, are you okay? Like what's going on? And then very quickly it just became clear that he was not like okay, like he was having some kind of episode.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And so I was able to like get him in the car. And we were in the North End, and I just was trying to get him to Mass General, right? So because I couldn't help him, there's no way. And I got in the car. We like started making our way over, and I'm just trying to keep him calm and like stay focused on the task and whatever, right? And like we stopped on like one of the like main roads down towards Mass General. We just came to a stop, and he just like opened the door wide open and just like sprinted out of the car.
Oh my god!
And I was just waiting for like something to, like hit him or like take the door off or whatever. He had to go and shoot lightning at the wall. So he did that, and then he came back and he got back in the car.
He was a little gone.
And and then actually got him to the hospital and got him. I like man, like the. At the front, he gets out of the car and he's like yelling like hospital, right?
Jeez.
And like and I like get out of the car and this guy's in there. He's like, you can't park there. Like,
Sir.
you fucking kidding me right now?
Sir, now is not the time.
Read the room.
Like seriously, like So I took the chance at a ticket and I like. He ran inside. I ran in after him, and like by the time I got in there, they had like pinned him on the ground. This guy, he's like 6'2", he's like a big guy. So they had like a bunch of guys like pinning him to the ground, and then he like looked up at me and he's like, "That man is Jesus," and then all of us kind of laughed.
But it wasn't like he was streaking. Like, come on, that's a
No.
little excessive.
Yeah, but yeah, we got he was able to get into the hospital and he got the help he needed.
Well, that's good.
And then I, had to go track down his phone that a random person had at a bar so that I could call his family and let them know what had happened. And then I drove to New York City.
Wow. Like, hello.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, that was an experience. And he's doing great.
Oh,
good.
that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
He's doing
Yeah,
great.
That's awesome.
So.
Well, guys, let's go ahead and just take a break, and we'll be right back. Here's a couple words from our sponsors. Guinness, you're up.
Glug, 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 glug.
All right, kids, so we're back. We got sponsored, maybe. I don't know. But we're here again with...
Yeah, I'm too drunk to taste this chicken.
We're having chicken. We're having a chicken moment, people. Chicken.
Oh, man.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so let's get some...
Guinness.
Guinness. Let's get us some... Oh, my gosh.
Yes!
Let's get us some pictures, some questions.
Oh, where's the...
Yeah. There you go.
It's a little late. No,
Whoa,
forget it.
whoa, what's
Forget
going
it.
on here?
Oh,
No,
you
it's-
You moved my thing.
Forget it. It's,
There we go.
Better late than never.
Again, this is anime, so... All right, yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, man.
So,
Oh, gosh darn it. Now I
Let's-
gotta plug you
let's
guys in. How
Guinness some liability insurance.
so this is fun. We have cameras that are just are dying.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, look at me! It's an earthquake! Earthquake! Oh God! Oh God! Ah, what's happening? Ah, you're like, oh, I'm coming off camera. Oh God! Wait! No, I'm over here. I don't know where I am. This is a first. Wait. Let me think. Oh, we're spinning around. We're getting dizzy. Chicken nuggets
Yeah.
everywhere.
To put a disclaimer for
Yeah.
flashing images
Flash.
or something.
Yeah. People who are easily made nauseated by motion. Okay, well, you're gonna need to fix my camera now. I'm in the corner.
Yeah, you do not.
put Chris in the corner.
Put
You
him
just
in the
put.
corner.
You nobody puts Chris in the corner.
Yeah, where's the voice?
This is fun. This is definitely. If this doesn't get added to the main show, this will go in the bloopers. But you know what? I might not cut it. I might just leave it because
This is great.
this is great.
Who would have thought that beer would make things more fun?
I know, right? It's the magical.
You know,
Oh, yeah. I feel like I'm shorter. Ow! Abuse! Absolute.
you. Weenie.
It's a boop.
it's a boops. A boop. A boop.
A boops.
A boops.
Boobs.
It's a
Ow!
boops. A
I
boops.
should do it again. It's co-host abuse.
I'm going to tell Chase.
He encourages it. Get in your daily dose of boots.
Listen, Chase, I don't mean to break your, bust, whatever. But listen.
He says, make sure you get in your daily dose of boops.
Hold on, please. I'm gonna just fix my camera. It's a little awkward.
Hold the line.
You're awkward.
This is what happens when we're drunk.
That's how
This is
everything
like
looks right now.
like a '90s shot of it's supposed to instill a little slight discomfort. It's like it's at an
Blair Witch.
unexpected
Shake,
angle.
shake, shake, shake,
Yeah.
shake, shake.
I might not have a headset on right now. But
Everybody likes a little bit of table.
I mean, last week it was the couch. I was like, that's not the right type of show.
Going down.
You weren't casting, were you?
It's not that famous.
I swear to God, folks, we are pros. We know what we're doing. It's the Guinness. Okay.
Guinness.
Blame it on the Guinness.
Blame it on the Guinness. All right, we're back for the 15th time.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
We're having too much fun. Stop having
We
fun.
are having fun, aren't we? And so not only are musicians talented, they can play music, they're a lot of fun.
Pretty sociable,
Yeah, I would say so.
I think, for the most part.
Except for Bob Dylan.
Well, right.
He was just
right.
stoned.
You know, it's almost like, you know, people who do this kind of like stuff like to be the focus of attention.
Yeah.
You know, like they kind of like to some degree think that like maybe they are the best.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Right.
at least at being themselves.
Right.
You know.
Uh-oh. Nikki's on the hunt. Dun 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 dun.
What's going on?
Oh yeah, I see it.
Are
now.
we gonna have to start again?
No.
So 3 is
No, it's camera 1.
camera 1.
Camera 1.
What's wrong with camera 1?
You see the red
it's
battery thingy.
it's not plugged in.
Is it plugged in on the other side?
Maybe not.
Oh, there you go. You got it. You got it.
Oh, interesting.
No, you didn't get it.
Yeah, no.
I think you did. I think it's just because it has
It's
the
just
little.
really dead.
Oh, yeah, okay.
No, it's red because it has.
It's still charging,
It's
though.
charging because it has that little lightning bolt in the middle of the.
No, okay.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Look at that.
You're good.
Okay.
Fancy.
Yeah.
False alarm, everybody.
False alarm. Ding dong, ding dong. Okay, headset on. Camera 2, please. I like the camera.
And the camera likes you too.
Oh, thank you, Cam. Yeah, there we go. Pew, pew, pew. Raise the roof,
Oh,
kids.
man.
Raise the roofs. Will the real Slim Shady... No, we already did that one joke, didn't we? Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Yeah, so clean up in aisle everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
And furthermore... Yeah. So...
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, sometimes you just have to let it out.
That's right.
You have to just let it go.
That's right.
Let it go.
Sometimes you got to make the eardrums bleed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Again, we don't have a liability insurance. So, yeah. Okay. So let's get into some more questions before we get some more music and then
Great.
some more questions and more music.
Some more beer?
There's beer.
Are you telling me that I have to talk about myself?
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate that so much.
Well,
That's why I do this.
yeah. Right. Exactly. Okay, so out of your whole music career, the beginning, hopefully not the end.
Not yet. Not dead yet.
Yeah, exactly. Favorite experience so far? Please say it's a show. No, you go ahead.
Favorite experience so far on this podcast?
Yeah, wow, oh my god!
What's a first? Yeah.
on any podcast?
On any podcast.
That's I like making that joke.
Wow,
of
you
like,
sound popular.
How many podcasts has he done?
Mostly true crime.
Nice.
No. No, I like to make that joke of like qualifying things. So it's like when I talk about like the open mic, I'm like, this is the best open mic on a Thursday night at Cafe on the Common. You know?
yeah,
because like
yeah.
by qualifying it can be truth.
Right? Yeah.
So
There's nothing else like it, so yeah.
The truth will set you free, children.
but I think it's funny too to like yeah.
We have chimes.
You know, sort of diminishes the like intensity of like this is the best. Like, you know, people are like, this is the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, it's the best thing in the world, like right now, right here. You know,
Yeah, right. You gotta
In
live.
our little orbit.
yeah.
Yeah. That's what living in the moment's all about.
Yeah, favorite experience in all of music. Oh, I don't know. Nothing comes to mind really. I mean, aside from like when I mentioned before about just like playing with other musicians and
Oh, I know.
and just like having that camaraderie. That's like that's really the purest joy for me.
Yeah, I get that too.
Talking about myself, for all the world to see is slightly less joyful.
It's a little weird, isn't it?
Not for somebody who has an ego, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can talk about myself all the time, but not that.
No,
have
I mean,
people.
you know, I just want to share the love.
That's what it's
Share
about.
the love. You know,
That's what it's about. Yeah.
that's why I'm here. And receive the love.
Yes. Yeah.
Be loved, right? Isn't that why we're
Right.
here?
Be a good human.
Like, our parents like didn't love us or something, and that's why we're. It's
We're trauma bonding.
We're trauma bonding. I like this. I like where this is.
Next on Dr. Chris.
So that's what the couch is for.
Yes. Yes. It's a yes.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, super like fun and amazing things. God, I'm sure there's something. I think I'm sure there's something. I can't answer the question.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna have to go to. Yeah. So that there's my opinion.
So, all right then.
Yeah,
Living, living or dead, a dream artist that you would love to collaborate with.
Oh my God, these are really hard questions, you guys.
I gave you pre-screeners.
Jeez, did you? did you really? Did you?
Check your email.
Oh,
Nod your head. Yes.
oh my God, I'm sorry. Okay, so, living or dead, who is it? Who would I love to collaborate with? I really should have read the email.
And do they even have to be human? Like, could it be like the animal from the Muppets?
Dude, animal.
Sorry. Thanks.
Well, that's the theme for Sound Bites on Sunday,
It
which I'm
is.
playing.
Shameless plug.
I'll be there. I'll be there on
Yes,
Sunday.
right.
I mean, so I guess if you're listening to this, it'd be like 3 months ago.
Yeah. So make sure you guys are there.
3
Find
months
yourself
ago.
a flux capacitor. Go 88 miles an hour. You'll get there. Trust me. Because where we're going, there are no roads.
Be there or be lame.
Yeah.
God, that's I feel like I should probably have a good answer, but it's a very complicated question for me personally because like I'm not I wouldn't consider myself to be experienced enough with my instrument to be able to just jump in with any musician and support them. Like I could do that on like percussion, like a cajon or a djembe
yeah.
or something like I love doing, and I'm fully capable of doing that. For me to jump in and play guitar with another musician, it's not going to work out.
I've
the same,
seen musicians that are like that can just do that, and it just blows my mind.
Yes.
I'm like, what kind of deal did you make?
Are
with the
you
devil?
still a virgin?
Yeah. Seriously.
Like, how can you be that good?
Yeah. I'm like, do you ever get out?
Or is it that golden fiddle? The devil went down to Georgia.
That's
Devil
right.
Went down to George. I'm
That's
so
right.
wow, just fumbling through words.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! I don't normally drink a Guinness, but here we go. Yoda.
Guinness.
Yoda. Did I say Yoda? Guinness, yes. Okay. So,
Yeah.
it's-
Yeah.
yeah.
Are there more hardball questions coming?
That depends. I mean,
All right. What state is Albuquerque in?
Oh shit. Actually, no. That's in there. That's in there.
Oh my God.
That's in there. Yeah. Right.
Wow.
Albuquerque.
It's a secret. We're not letting anybody know the answer to that one.
It's in.
You can never know.
you don't know.
Oh, it's just,
Yeah.
it's just perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know what? We'll just.
How about another song?
How about another song?
I mean, that's
why we're here. I mean,
yeah.
Give the people.
I
what they
can do
want.
that. I better at that than talking, I guess.
Well, you're doing fine on both.
Oh well, thank
Yeah,
you.
You got it.
It's like I like to think that I like to tell myself that I'm enough.
You are.
And not just oh, thank you. It's not just because of the whole Barbie movie and stuff, even though like
You are
that is my guilty pleasure right there. is
Yes.
that, it's I did not expect the depth of that movie, and yeah,
it beaching off.
yes, No, I literally, like, I watched it with the kids, and then like I watched it by myself.
Like, I'm gonna watch this again.
Yeah.
So this next song you're about to play, where in the timeline does
Yeah.
it fall?
Oh yeah, we messed that
This is
timeline.
this is in the oh my god, this is in the I should know this because I've watched like every single thing. Wait,
Can't give you the
am I
answer to
allowed
this
to make
one.
references to like Marvel, or you have to pay like a royalty for that or something?
Mickey will never find us.
Oh, Mickey is on the public domain.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's
Yeah, no,
Steamboat
th-
Mickey.
This is in the
Doot.
this is in the timeline where Thor is no where Loki is a alligator.
Oh, I love Alligator Loki. Yes.
No, this was this song wrote probably around like 2010. No, maybe earlier than that. It was about well, I'll sing it and then, you know, I was at the time I was living in
It'll come to you.
yeah, at the time I was living in West Roxbury in Boston on Calumet Street.
Ooh.
This was when I think the Red Sox won like the first World Series in like a long time.
I want to throw a date out, but if I get it wrong, Red Sox Nation's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
Was it 2004 or 2001?
Maybe
I'm gonna
maybe
Google
was,
it while
like,
you're playing.
You know,
Oh, yeah,
maybe it
please
was
do.
like the second. When the hell was it?
The second one was 2007. I don't know why I know that, but I do know that one.
Maybe it was 2007.
Yeah.
It must have been. It must have been. Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, that fits into the timeline. Yeah,
Sweet.
2007. So, yeah, it was a yeah.
Well,
you know,
before that would have been 2004,
Oh, so I was right.
and it wasn't 2013.
So no, it was definitely 2007.
All right.
And I remember this because I was living, you know, on the first floor, and I had, you know, like the front, like what was like on an old, like the old buildings that were built in Boston around like the 1900. They all had like the bay window and like the living room, and so that was converted into my bedroom. And
Oh,
I was
wow.
laying there that night, like after the game ended, and there was like a bunch of drunk kids. You know, it was like college area, so a bunch of drunk
Sure.
kids like walking up and down the street, and I just like remember hearing this like one girl just be like, "And then he peed on me," you know, because
What about kinks?
Yeah,
What were you talking
that's-
about?
That's a fetish.
you know, and she didn't like it, I guess.
And I don't know why.
Maybe that shouldn't be like the intro into the song.
No, that's
You know
gold.
what?
That's gold.
That's cool.
All right. This isn't working. No. Our feelings aren't reciprocating. No. I could believe in her. I could fight this feeling telling me to leave. She wants to keep me. She wants to keep me status quo. Yeah. But I hate her. I want to leave her. That's how much I like her. It's hard to keep my mind in line with what I believe I want versus what I have, versus what I have. Maybe my emotions are impulsive or immature. But that was your last drink, so I hope it got you good and drunk. Thank you.
I have to say,
Wow.
you
Thank
have
you.
the most beautiful like melodies.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know. The beginning of that song, all I could think of was "Hey You" from Pink Floyd.
Oh, yeah?
Mm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I do love Pink Floyd,
Yep.
so it must be in there somewhere.
Roger Waters and David Gilmour.
Yeah.
I mean, story time.
Mm.
I was a
Yes.
weird child, believe it or not.
I don't blame you.
And yeah, I had like every Disney VHS known to mankind.
I did too.
Nice.
Do you know what I used to watch on repeat? I'd pop into my VCR at like the ripe age of 3.
What?
Ooh.
Pink Floyd live in Pompeii.
Nice.
Oh,
That sounds awesome.
That's how you know you were born for music. Maybe.
Yeah,
Just saying.
exactly.
Yeah. Me, it was the Moody Blues at Red Rock. That was.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't know why. But anyways, no, that was incredible. Great.
Good.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's an old one, too. That's the title track of my EP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Art chicks. I guess I was a little bit of a manic partner.
Yeah. It's okay.
know.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It's passionate, but, maybe a little too passionate. I don't know.
You can never have enough passion.
Yeah.
More
never-
passion.
I mean,
more
so,
energy.
so what you're saying,
Yes.
that's right. That's right.
More passion, more energy. Oh.
So what you're saying is that it's her fault.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'll take that.
100%. You heard it here, folks.
What was her name?
Was it?
What was her name?
You'll never know. You'll never know.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I haven't been keeping track of which questions we've already said.
Did you read the email?
Did I read the email? No. Yes. Maybe. Do we do the dream venue?
No.
I don't think we did. So, if you had the ultimate venue, where would it be?
Oh yeah. God, what was? Oh, you know what? Ultimate venue, and it's actually a TV show. I don't know if it's
Ooh.
still on. Jules Holland.
Oh.
So I think I saw like Damien Rice or somebody on there, and I was like, oh my god, I want to play that so bad. And
right.
then so I had this, I had found this drummer on Craigslist because that's what we used back then. I had a lot of great luck on Craigslist, thankfully.
Yeah.
But we were playing. We had a band. We were playing together, and then we had a gig coming up. And he's like, "Hey, dude, like I can't make this gig in like Alston or whatever, because like I'm going on like a world tour with this other band."
Oof. Wow.
And I'm just like, "Well,
Humble
fuck
brag.
you,"
Yeah. Sure.
like how dare you, leave me for the thing that I wish that I could do.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
But and then the next week he's on fucking Jules Holland.
Oh, that bastard. Wow.
So yes,
Wow.
if I could play anywhere, that's exactly where I want to play.
That's a good place to play.
Yeah.
We were really hoping that this would be your dream venue, but that's okay. We'll let it go. No, seriously. That's,
When we get the bigger studio, maybe.
yeah,
You know
maybe,
what?
right? Yeah.
After this is all done, I'm gonna give you a hug. Okay.
Oh, thank you. Don't touch me. Yeah, no, that's nice.
I know. I mean, you know me too well at this point.
I
you
know, right? Seriously.
Way too, yeah, personal.
Okay. Yeah. No. You know what? The heck with the questions.
Bring it in, champ.
I'm going off the rails.
All right, let's do it. Let's
Off the rails.
Let's jump off the cliff together.
Yeah. It's just
Let's let it.
Spat.
okay. So,
See, I told you I used to do the sound effects.
Yeah, that's right.
beep beep. So yeah. Let's see. What
Actually,
else?
I have a good question for myself.
Oh yeah, sure. Ask
Please,
away.
talk to yourself.
I'm sure you'll know the answer.
So, Dave.
Oh, I love this.
Well, because there's some venues that I had the pleasure of playing. And so let's see, I was like about 20 something years old. It was the early 2000s, or mid 2000s,
Yeah.
right? And there's some venues that that aren't there anymore. So like even in Alston in particular, there was Great Scott, which just closed like a couple of years last year, a couple of years ago. There was also at the time it was Brighton Music Hall.
Yes.
But before that it was Harper's Ferry.
Okay.
And everybody knows it as Harper's Ferry. I did get to play there. And that brings back memories of like, because I did a little bit of modeling.
I could tell right away.
Obviously, you
More
could tell now.
passion, more energy.
More passion, more energy.
No, it was like it was all to serve the music, right? It was like get promotional materials.
Yeah.
and
Yeah, everybody
whatever
needs an
else.
album
And,
cover, right?
Right. Yeah.
But that was the greatest thing about at that time. Maybe I think it was probably Craigslist was that I could go on there and I would find like photographers or like other musicians.
Yeah.
I wrote a couple of short films that I was inspired. I was inspired by Flight of the Conchords.
Oh, okay.
And was able to like find a bunch of people to team up with and produce them and actually film them.
Wow.
Like thinking back to that time, there was so much creativity and there was so much camaraderie, across creative expressions. It was just fantastic. I loved it.
That's cool.
Probably and then at Alston, there's at the end of Harvard Ave. I mean, there's two places that I played that were across the street from each other. But one night, I got to play my acoustic indie rock, what I called it, set in between two noise bands.
Oh, nice.
So that was fascinating. But got to play some of those venues that really had some history, and that are like no longer there.
That's cool. That's really
and
cool.
including the YouTube stuff, All Asia,
Yeah,
which is no longer there. I got around.
that's cool. I just want to just point out that I asked the best questions. Just saying. But no, you're right though. I mean, I can remember so many venues that aren't there anymore. Me and my buddies, I used to do like flyers and demo CDs for these heavy metal bands.
Nice.
And they used to, I used to follow them all over the circuit, and they played the Compound, which is gone. They played at Jared's in Attleboro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I grew up in North Attleboro.
Oh, did you? Yeah. That was a fun place. It was like this little doorway that stuck out of the parking lot that you walked down into the parking lot. It was weird. And then there was like this whole huge place, and we watched this band, this WAF band, Raw, perform. That was
Nice.
cool. That was really cool.
Nice.
But yeah, and then you had the house, the Avalon.
Avalon.
Yeah, right, yeah. The Comcast Center, although that's still there, it's just
The
named
Tweeter Center.
the Tweeter Center.
Yeah.
I
I actually used to be able to in the neighborhood that I grew up in. I used to be able to hear bands at the time it was Great Woods, right?
yeah.
People
Wow.
still call it that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
we
could.
do. Yeah.
Most people understand it. Like when I tell people like where I live in town, they don't understand it until I tell them who lived there before me.
Yeah. Okay.
And they're like, "Oh, you live in Billy Ellsworth's house."
Oh, that's funny.
I'm like, "Well, my name's on the, loan, but
yeah. Right.
but sure. Yeah, I
Yeah.
live in his house."
Yeah.
Well, that's exciting.
I know. I have to explain to people too where I live. And I'm just like, just go west of Boston until you hear banjos. That's where I am.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
exactly. No, I mean, I've only lived out here for a couple of years.
Right.
I've been city folk up until recently.
Yeah.
Um,
And
Is it a culture shock?
Yeah.
for you?
Is there adjustment?
Well, it's weird. I've always wanted to live in the woods since I was like a teenager. That's all I wanted. Was
Right.
to just live in the woods and be in nature.
Go from the concrete jungle to the
Yeah.
actual jungle.
But at the same time, like, Boston was my playground.
Oh yeah.
Like I'd get out of work and like I could do all kinds of horrible things if I wanted to.
Right. Oh, absolutely. I know. Like go to a Red Sox game
Right.
and root for the Yankees.
Yeah.
Nothing worse than that.
Yep.
No, but seriously,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Yeah. Jeez. Wow. Yeah. So that's a change.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's I think it's good, but I think my partner would be happier if there was like a Target like maybe a little closer than like Leominster or Hadley.
Yeah. Well, out here because they're so fancy, we don't call them Targets. We call them Targets.
Targets, that's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
Targets.
That's right. Yep, I forgot. Yep.
And yeah, I don't know if you've ever
And they
noticed.
bleed you dry.
They do. Well, they do that. But then have you ever noticed the quality of people, of customers increases from like Walmart to Target? Like I no offense to my listeners. I know some of you
Did
are
you
Walmart.
just say the quality of people?
I did. I definitely did. Like,
Where's the bleep on that?
where's the bleep? Where were you?
Where the?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
No, you know what? You're all beautiful. I'm trying.
No,
to,
don't let him walk it back. Don't. He's got to double down.
Fine. You Walmart people. Oh, now it's
You'll never
They'll
know.
never
Good.
know.
That's so good. Oh my god.
God.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
we're taking our enjoyment at your expense. But
Yeah.
here's the thing. That's part of what makes this community so great.
Yes, a flogging.
is that we all flog each other.
It's right.
But not in a hurtful way. Even though, maybe we're embarrassed or
Spiritual flogging.
or maybe
Yeah.
it's we make fun of each other's suffering.
And you know what? That's the thing. That's what brings us together. We all suffer, but we can all make fun of it.
Or
right.
like the first time Chase went to a Costco, he called it the rich person Ocean State job lot.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
$30 Lucky Brand jeans, am I right?
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Although I will admit, I've gone to shop at Dollar Trees, and they are fantastic.
They don't have jeans though.
No.
Well, the plus ones might now.
Oh yeah. Well, that's
But yes.
yeah. No, there's no judgment here.
No.
There's
We love all.
We love
all people. All people.
We love all big box retail.
Amazon sponsor us.
Oh, Amazon. Yeah. So
This show is made possible by a lot of Amazon.
yeah.
Before we got derailed from your spicy comment about people who shop at Walmart,
That I love them. They're the best people ever.
you missed it. He got his redemption.
I've been
It's fine.
redeemed.
It's fine. Whatever.
And then first, I don't know what's going on.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Deep breath. You can let it out now.
Let it go.
So yeah, we live kind of in a bit of a desert of amenities.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I had a missed opportunity.
I'm sorry. What?
I had a missed opportunity.
What about exactly?
Can we bring it back to what you were saying between the difference between Target and Walmart people?
Yeah.
again?
Yes. The quality of people is.
Scratching the record.
So you're saying that Walmart people that shop at Walmart, myself included, are of a high quality, an upper echelon sort of like, just genuine, wonderful human.
Well,
And then at Target, they all suck.
no, I will give Walmart people this. Your selection of PJs is fantastic. That actually did sound like a swear.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Yeah. So, anyways,
Yeah.
now that I've alienated probably about half of my audience,
Half of the 5 people.
5 people.
We got 2.5 people
There's
left.
2.5 people. One's really short. No. There goes all the short people.
Oh, at least it wasn't like a racist comment.
It
I
was
mean,
true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
no,
we're
no.
not that bad.
We love all races.
Even though Facebook kind of did us dirty last week.
Oh my God. Closed captioning
Yeah.
is evil sometimes.
Well, it's AI, and so it's evil. Yeah.
But like they'll shadow ban you for, 24 hours and won't tell you why, but then they'll, say you said something inappropriate that wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do better.
Do better, AI.
Yeah.
I can't do
Lots
that
of,
for you,
you
pal.
can't have nice things.
No. Thanks, Zuck.
Please don't say his name in front of me.
How dare
he who shall not be named.
he who shall not be named? How dare you?
Fuck you.
Yeah. If you're watching Zuckerberg, good.
You.
Yeah. Yeah, take that. Elon did it better, anyways.
You mean like pure evil? Is that, okay.
Pure evil.
Hey, for the sake of the funding of this podcast, Bezos.
Yes. Sponsor us, Bezos.
I never saw your dick, and I'm I'm okay with that.
I'm trying to think of a segue. Hold on. Segue. Yeah, he flew that
The curvature of the
that spaceship.
the spaceship. Yeah.
That looked like a giant dildo.
Sir, there appears to be something on my radar. It's a giant.
Johnson.
Johnson, get over here.
Oh, I love that reference. I love that so much. Oh man.
Life just writes.
Yeah,
itself.
Austin Powers. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That was the first thought I
Classic.
had when I saw that.
Classic.
Yeah. So
It always devolves to dicks.
it
It's
does.
just,
Yeah.
How's-
Oh.
I'll drink to that. Guinness.
Oh, Guinness. Dick Guinnesses.
Are they in the dick game?
Dick game. Richard Guinnesses. And we spill it.
Don't spit out your Richard.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. Wow. All right. Well, might as well
Guinness.
go all the way if you're gonna go. If
Yep.
go big or
When it comes to penises, go big or go home. You were too slow.
oh man.
God, I can't show this.
Episode of my pastor.
Yeah. There's you're probably gonna get a cease and desist. Do you have insurance for that?
No, none.
No.
Ooh, I like this one. Alrighty. Can I get the red Toyota? Come down here. Your car's on fire. Okay.
What about the one that's like?
There's so much swearing.
Can I order for a burger
Oh.
for a cop?
I like a liter of soda.
It's a liter of cola.
A liter of cola.
Can I get a large farva?
Can I get a large car? Did you spit in this?
Fuck it, I'm eating it anyway.
Anyways.
Oh
What's that
my
place with
God.
all the stuff all over the walls
Oh my
called?
God.
Oh, man.
I love that movie.
Oh, you know what? I saw a Instagram of some kid chugging maple syrup,
Ew.
Yeah.
like a teenager.
I am all that is man. Oh my God.
Or I like the video where they're chugging the Sprite and the kid's head practically like explodes and pops off.
If you pause the
haven't seen
video,
that.
if you pause that video at the right time, you can see clearly where he's like, I made a wrong
Yeah.
decision.
This is where I fucked up.
I done messed
I
up.
made a mistake.
I made a mistake.
Yeah.
Dave, let me tell you, this has been an absolute
Exhausting experience.
Mother. This has been great.
Love to your.
Love to your mother.
Yeah. Is
Okay.
that Morse code? Okay.
Somebody take that away from her. For the love of God. Somebody take that out of my life. I am not AI.
Oh man.
I can't do that for you, Hal. Oh.
Oh.
I can't do that for you, Hal.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I can't. I'm sorry, Dave.
I'm sorry, Dave. Oh my God, I forgot the guy's name was Dave. It's like I planned that.
Nice. Nice. So should I play one more? Or are we-
Yeah.
are
Yeah,
we done?
you know what? Yes. Let's close it out with one more song. I hear
It's covered. Yeah, I'll do a cover. We'll do. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I am here to.
You just popped the cover cherry
The
here.
cover cherry. Yeah,
You
we
took
have
the
not.
words right out of my.
It's not mouth. It's not mouth. Okay.
Yeah, you know that's my job.
It's
is to,
Richard.
It's Richard.
You know, I like to you know, I know the value of standing right outside your comfort zone, and so I always try to do everyone a favor
Yeah.
by pushing them stairs.
Jesus.
right outside their comfort zone, because you know that's where you really learn things about yourself.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For the love of God.
I couldn't tell if that was relief.
I know. For a second there, I thought that was my actual voice. I'm like, what's happening?
Holy shit!
We just broke the internet.
I'm gonna have to gotta take a breath here. I gotta take a breath here.
We broke the internet.
Holy fucking! I mean,
That's okay. That's okay. We only beep out the actual words.
all right. So this is a song, you know, because I am, you know, I was city folk for a long time. So I relate to the song. It's by Sam Fisher. It's called "This City." And you know, this is one of the songs that I'll play every now. Actually, this is the one of the first songs when I started playing out again. Actually, the first place I played out was Sunday Night Soundbites. In like 12 years. Well, that's not entirely true. No, it was the second place. But
Still.
most importantly, this is one of the songs that I learned for that when I started playing out again.
Wasn't I one of the little birdies that told you about that?
Yeah.
Don't pay any attention to the.
Dear listeners, I just want to explicitly clear that introduced me to Fern at
I
the brew
bleeped my
barn.
own name out.
Wait, that's what you get. It's what you get.
I deserve that. I totally deserve that. That's karma. Insta karma. Karma.
You know, if you're gonna play the game,
Somebody needs to just take this beer away from me.
Gonna get burned.
okay, all right. This is one of the songs that I play out that like people are like, oh, did you write that?
Oh,
You know, and it's like there's only a couple songs that I play that people ask that question. So you know, I must really feel it.
yeah,
you know?
yeah, right.
I've been seeing lonely people in crowded rooms, covering their old heartbreak with new tattoos. It's all about smoke screens and cigarettes, looking through low lights at silhouettes, but all I see is lonely people in crowded rooms. Oh, the city's gonna break my heart. The city's gonna love me, then leave me alone. The city's got me chasing stars. It's been a couple months since I felt like I'm home. Am I getting closer to knowing where I belong? The city's gonna break my heart. She's always gonna break your heart. Whoa. I remember mornings when my head didn't hurt, and I remember nights when art didn't feel like work. She wakes up at noon and she's out till 3. She leaves her perfume all over me, but I remember mornings when my head didn't hurt. Oh, the city's gonna break my heart. The city's gonna love me, then leave me alone. The city's got me chasing stars. It's been a couple months since I felt like I'm home. Am I getting closer to knowing where I belong? The city's gonna break my heart. She's always gonna break your heart. Ooh, hey, yeah. She got a hold on me. She got me wrapped around her fingers. She got a hold on me. She got me wrapped around her fingers. Oh, the city's gonna break my heart. The city's gonna love me, then leave me alone. The city's got me chasing stars. It's been a couple months since I felt like I'm home. Am I getting closer to knowing where I belong? The city's gonna break my heart. She's always gonna break your heart. Ooh, hey, yeah. She's always gonna break my heart. She's always gonna break my heart. Thank you.
Woo.
Thank you very much.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's serious.
Wow.
Yeah, no. And I have to thank you for popping our cover cherry.
I'm happy to pop any
That
of
is a
your cherries.
hell of a.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Well, thank you again, Dave. This has been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
And I'm not saying that just because of the Guinness.
Well, it's sort of because
It's
of
kind
the
of
Guinness.
yeah. But no, but thank you. You have a wonderful voice.
Thank
I
you.
love the melodies that you play.
Thank you.
I love the lyrics. It just speaks volumes to, life.
Yeah.
So that's great. That's awesome. And I really appreciate you coming out into the studio and just sharing a laugh with Nikki and I. Yeah. And so, again, where can people find you?
Yeah, Cafe on the Common in Barrie, open
Yeah.
mic every other week.
Okay.
And I'm playing I'm sure I'll play Sunday Soundbites frequently,
Nice.
at least every other month or something like that.
I wasn't sure if you were doing the dab.
Oh, yeah. No, I was burping into my.
Oh, Guinness.
Because of the I mean,
Guinness.
I'm gassy anyway. But,
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
no, trust me, I'm.
like I've had to fart for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, the second the cameras go off, watch out,
That's
people.
how you hit the high notes.
Yeah, that's right. Just the chairs are gonna lift.
Yep.
No, thank you. Again, yeah, this has been a blast. Thank you guys. Get it, blast. Oh, there we go. Sometimes
Yeah.
jokes
Well,
right there.
actually, I can hit those high notes because my friend Wally, he's my jockstrap.
Oh,
So he just gives it a little squeeze, and then I can like,
yeah,
you know,
well,
it's a team effort.
team effort.
You know,
It's like the A
So,
team, just a little tighter.
that'll be the last little note that I share about myself.
A little factoid.
A little bit of a fact. Well, thank you again. This has been great. We definitely appreciate you coming down, sharing some laughs, sharing
you.
some Guinnesses.
Yeah.
There were a lot of show firsts with this episode.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You can always count on me for that.
Yeah, absolutely. So this has been another episode of the Musical Chairs of Massachusetts. Make sure you guys give us a follow, a like, a stalk, a product.
5 stars.
5 stars, ninja stars,
No, those hurt.
Patrick Star.
Ringo.
No, this is Patrick.
Ringo. I like
Ringo
it.
Star. But thank you guys.
You're all stars.
We're all stars. This is like stars. But thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for tuning in. This has been another episode of the Musical Chairs of Massachusetts with your host, Chris and Nikki.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.